As Monmouth gets set for a Saturday showdown in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania against the Mountain Hawks of Lehigh, we got a couple of minutes here on the defensive side with junior outside linebacker John Sieczkowski. John, let's talk a little bit about last week, just able to overcome the disappointment of maybe that loss to Duquesne early on in this week of practice.
I mean, we all just got to come out here, keep playing, keep practicing the way we've been practicing, hopefully come out to win this week.
You think about defensively, the rush defense for Monmouth has been spectacular so far this year, averaging just over 70 yards. The opposition is against you guys. What about the defense this year as opposed to last year is really clicking in that front seven?
The front seven, during practice, we all go after the quarterback. We go off there every single run. We don't stop. We just keep going all day and make sure we get the ball before they get past us.
For you, I know it's not about individual accolades or honors, but so far this year, you're team leader in tackle 25. Again, the defensive line doing a good job of maybe keeping that next level of offensive linemen to get to you guys, freeing you guys up. You and Tyler Thompson, McDonough, and Minnick make a lot of tackles.
Oh, yeah, they definitely are taking some blocks for us, and it's giving us more room to go and make all the tackles.
Think about this week now, Lehigh. It's a team that's had Monmouth's number over the last several years. Hawks have never been able to beat Lehigh. Tough trip to go out the middle of this three-game road trip. What does Monmouth have to do in order to get back on the winning side?
During this week of practice, we got to get everything right. We have to make sure we do everything right this whole week, and then make sure that this bus ride doesn't change us like it did last week.
John, appreciate the time. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you, too.
With senior tight end Hakeem Valles, who's become a very integral part of this offense. Hakeem, the transition from wide receiver now to tight end, couple weeks removed from that. How are you feeling in terms of getting more comfortable in that spot?
Feeling really good. Coach Gallo, Fable, Sook, all of them have helped me so much, to get adjusted to the position. It's a big change. It's a lot harder, not going to lie, a lot harder than wide receiver. But, it's hard work, but willing to take it on.
6 catches so far through the first 3, and maybe more importantly, you're becoming a bit of a red zone target. Couple of touchdowns in back-to-back weeks, developing that relationship between you and Brandon Hill.
Yeah, I feel like Brandon has a lot of trust in me. He was here all summer with me and me through every day, 7 days a week. And he knows if I'm going to be at the spot, he knows where I'm going to be, and he knows I'm going to catch it every single time. So he puts it where it needs to be, and it's going really well.
You think about the offense the first 2 weeks, certainly week 1, everything clicked against Delaware State, a little bit harder against Wagner, and then maybe a little bit of a difficult week against Duquesne. Talk about what Monmouth needs to do offensively now to push forward and kind of put that one to bed. Look forward to this week against Lehigh.
We just got to stay in the film, be ready for what Lehigh is going to bring to us. We had a couple of injuries, across the O-line, a couple of injuries all across, the entire offense, but we just have a great week of practice, and I think we're going to be fine for Lehigh. Work on some big plays and just make it happen.
A lot of guys made their first ever road trip at the collegiate level last week against Duquesne. Kind of get that out of the way. How much experience do you think the team as a whole maybe picked up on just getting used to things on the road that you can use this week against the Mountain Hawks?
I feel like it helped a lot. I mean, for our first away game, it wound up being a 7-hour drive, so it could help. Lehigh's only, hour and a half away, 2 hours away. Definitely helps with the experience, getting adjusted, being away from school and being away from, our home turf, after being here for the entire summer, being here for the entire camp, and then playing our first 2 games on Kessler Field. This 3-game away stretch, playing against Duquesne first definitely helped a lot.
Hakeem, appreciate the time. We'll see you on Saturday.
No problem. I'll see you then.
That's Hakeem Valles giving us a couple of minutes here on the Monmouth Digital Network. Monmouth getting set for a 12:30 start time against Lehigh on Saturday, week 4. Hawks will look to rebound and pick up win number 3 on the season. I'm Matt Harmon.